young literarians. Today we're going to be talking about The Great Gatsby, a book focused on the life of the upper class in the Roaring Twenties. It's chock full of symbols to help portray the struggle between two lovebirds who try to come together against all odds.
In this episode, we will be focusing on the symbolism of the green light. The green light shines at the end of Daisy Buchanan's dock, and it is visible from Great Gatsby's lawn in West Egg. Over 5 years prior to the start of the book, Daisy and Gatsby had met in Louisville before he was sent to war. The two came from two very different backgrounds. Gatsby was raised on a poor farm in the Midwest, while Daisy is from a rich family. Once Gatsby is drafted into war, Daisy promised to wait for him, but 2 years later goes off and marries Tom Buchanan, a man from a rich background. Daisy's perfection, charm, and grace led Gatsby to falling deeply in love and dedicating his entire life to getting back together with her. One night, the narrator of the book, who is also Jay Gatsby's neighbor, Nick Carraway, sees Gatsby at the end of his dock reaching into the total darkness, except a single green light across the bay.
Throughout the story, it is apparent that the green light that shines across the bay from Gatsby's house symbolizes his unreachable dream of getting back together with Daisy and erasing the years that the two weren't together.
It's most shown through the quote, "Gatsby believed in the green light, the orgastic future that year by year ascends before us. It eluded us then, when that's no matter. Tomorrow we will run faster, stretch our arms further in one fine morning." The quote shows that the green light represents Gatsby's unreachable dream of being with Daisy because the quote alludes that Gatsby never got what the green light represents. At the end of the book, Gatsby and Daisy never got back together, so the green light symbolizes Gatsby's wanting to get back together with her because he never achieved his dream, but he'll keep trying, like it says in the quote.
And we know that he didn't get his dream from the quote, "I suppose Daisy'll call too. He looked at me anxiously." This quote shows that Gatsby's dream didn't come true because in the end of the book, no telephone messages arrived, showing that Daisy didn't call Gatsby back, proving that they weren't going to get back together. But the green light doesn't simply represent Gatsby's dream of getting back together with Daisy. It also represents erasing the last 5 years that Daisy and Gatsby weren't together. This is evident through the quote, "Compared to the great distance that had separated him from Daisy, it seemed very near to her, almost touching her. It had seemed as close as a star to the moon. Now it was again a green light on the dock." His account of enchanted objects had diminished by one. In the quote, Nick is saying that because Daisy is so close to Gatsby and he's finally making a relationship with her, the green light that he idolized so much is no longer special, because he now had what he wanted and what the green light at the end of the dock symbolized. This quote also helps show that the green light doesn't simply symbolize Gatsby's dream of getting back together with Daisy. It also shows that there's more to his dream. It shows that because if the green light simply represented Gatsby getting back together with Daisy, then the green light would go away because he's next to her. But in the quote above, he was with her, but they still could see the light. This means that Gatsby also wants to erase the years that they weren't together.
This part of his dream is unreachable through the quote, "I can't say I never loved Tom," she admitted in a pitiful voice. It wouldn't be true. Because Daisy can't tell Gatsby that she never loved Tom, Gatsby's dream is unable to come true because his dream can't come true if Daisy loved Tom, because Gatsby's dream is to erase the past 5 years, and if Daisy once loved Tom, he's unable to do that. Another direct representation that classifies the dream as unreachable is Tom and Daisy's daughter, Pammy. Pammy is another reason why Gatsby's dream is unreachable, because it wouldn't be possible to erase the past 5 years that Daisy spent with Tom, because she's proof that Daisy and Tom were in a relationship when Gatsby was off at war.
That's all the time we have for today, young literarians. Thanks for watching!
This crash course was written by Andrea Wegner and Lauren Richardson, filmed